Well, a very good morning to each and every single one of you. Thank you for joining us here on Travel, Tour, Taste. Where are we today? On our wonderful cruise on the MSC Virtuosa. We are in Lanzarote. We've only, probably it's the 21st today, so we've only got 4 more days left of the holiday. We've got Lanzarote today, a day at sea, then we've got Vigo, and then a couple of more days at sea, and then we are back in Southampton. Now, the stay here this morning, should I say this morning? Yes, I'm absolutely right, because it's very, very short indeed. It is now coming up to around 9 o'clock, just gone 9 o'clock, and we've got to be back on board by 12:30, so it's not going to give us very long, but we'll try and grab as much fantastic footage for you guys as per normal. Now, Lanzarote, it looks pretty mountainous, volcanic, can't really see much beach anywhere, but like I said, we are going to get off. Now, as far as travelling from the port to the nearest town, they have laid on a shuttle bus, and last night a little leaflet was put into your room saying about the shuttle bus, that you can get it from the port into the town, giving you the times of when it leaves and when it comes back. But beware, because in the small print it says that you will be charged for that shuttle bus. It will be automatically charged to your account when you put your name and your cabin number. So if you don't want to pay, I'm afraid you're going to have to walk it, or maybe even grab a taxi. It might be cheaper. For adults it's £5.99, and for children it's £4.99. Okay, if there's only 1 or 2 of you, but if you've got a family of 5 or 6, it could be a pretty pricey shuttle bus. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get on off board, see what we can find, and hopefully bring you some more fantastic footage, and we'll see you all again very soon. Have you got your sea legs? Well, yes, we've left ours on the ship and we'll pick those up later. Now, the shuttle bus that I was just telling you about is right outside the disembarkation area. But if you don't want to pay the £5.99, which is in the small print, I will tell you how long it's going to take us to walk it. But just there, you can see behind me, there's a taxi rank, which it looks like a lot of people are going to grab. So we're going to do the taxi rank. Well, we're not, they are. And but we'll let you know exactly how long it takes us to get from here into the closest area that has shops and souvenirs and all that type of thing. So could be a long trek for us, but that'll work off that big fried breakfast that I've just eaten. Now, when you come out of the port entrance, take a left, start to walk down your left hand side. You'll go over a little pedestrian crossing, and then about after 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 or 6, depending on your mobility, you will come across this delightful little harbour area. Plenty of boats, photo opportunities. There's a Lanzarote sign, which you'll see either here or here, one of the two. Yeah, you can take some pictures. Really nice. Couple of cafes and restaurants along here, just beginning to open up. It's about 20 to 9:45 in the morning. Most of them probably won't open up till about midday, so there is things straight away. Now, everybody that's got on the bus has obviously missed this beautiful little harbour and missed this row of shops and restaurants, like I said, that will be opening very shortly. Oh my goodness, guys, you are not going to believe this. There's the shuttle bus pulling in. Now, those poor buggers, I don't know whether he's going to take them anywhere else, or is he going to pull in and stop?
No, that's it.
Is he stopping there and dropping them off? Right, we are only about 8 to 9 minutes away from the ship. It's just over the back there. About 8 minutes walk. I kid you not. Now, all those people on that bus, that shuttle bus, are paid £6 if they're an adult, £5 if they're a child, to do a 7 or 8 minute what would have taken them to walk. That is pretty disgusting. And the other thing, being honest with you, I mean, we'll try and keep it as positive as we can, and we will try and find some beautiful stuff for you to see here today on Travel Tour Taste. But It's a Sunday. As you can see, a lovely little square with the harbour. Everything's going to be closed till around midday at least. So they've got Burger King, like I said, they've got some restaurants, you can see them all behind me there, karaoke bar, but it's Sunday and we've only got 4 or 5 hours. We've got to be back on boat by 12, past 12 at the very latest, so nothing is happening here whatsoever. And they're not going to be able, people that have come to do a bit of shopping in Lanzarote, pick up a few bits, a few souvenirs, maybe find the odd deal on some clothing, they're not going to get it. Simple as. They might as well have not done Lanzarote, being honest with you. I mean, I love going to any place because that's always great, but another photo opportunity there. There you go, that's pretty cool. But I think there's going to be a fair few angry people, especially when they check their accounts tomorrow and they see that they've been charged for that shuttle bus, which literally does take them just a mile and a half down the road, maybe not even that. No, Sarah's agreeing with me, not even that one. But never mind, it is what it is. I've just got to give it to you guys straight, pure, simple, and of course, as always, be truthful here on Travel Tour Taste. We're gonna head off. They're all wandering down that way. We've just spoken to a lady, she's already been down that way. All the shops down there are closed and she said it smells of wee, but we're not going to take that as, you know, we're going to check it out for ourselves, and then I'll be honest with you guys and let all of you know exactly what there is down there and if it really does smell of wee. We've got a delightful little bridge leading from the marina across over towards the town itself. I don't know why they didn't take them, the bus didn't take them actually into the town, so people have had to get off at that car park you can see behind me and then walk again towards the town, which looks as if it's just on the opposite side of the marina, but I may be wrong. Like I said, unfortunately a lot of it's not going to be open. If you see that over there, I mean, the scenery is pretty stunning, it must be said, and that is a beautiful little marina. We've just seen a, you know, a shoal of fishes swimming around. It'd be a great place to come, maybe do a bit of crabbing with a crab line, or I've just realised I've got sunglasses on. Very rude of me, I do apologise to everybody. Yeah, you need to see people's eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul, aren't they? So I do apologise for that. But yeah, you could do maybe do a fishing trip or something if you've got enough time. I mean, I don't know what the excursions were for today in Lanzarote because of the time being so short, but you'd have to try and find a way to fill it. So crabbing might be a good idea as it's close to the ship, or even a little bit of fishing if it's allowed in the harbour, which it probably isn't. If you're into your fitness, this would be a great place. I know that Lanzarote have an Ironman competition, or at least they did up until a couple of years ago. I'm not sure whether they still have it. It's meant to be extremely difficult, obviously because of the terrain and of course the temperature, because it is really windy. You can probably hear it on the video, but it is really warm. Now, despite what people were saying a little bit further down the road by the car park at the marina, if you stay on your left hand side you come onto this really wide promenade. You can see our ship in the background, see that, say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ship, Sarah's just spotted it.
Yeah.
And just to my left hand side you've got what looked to be an old fortress, an old lookout tower, the bells on top of it to warn of any invading enemy. So we're going to take a little wander up there as well, but also if you stay on your left hand side, walk all the way down. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes. There are things to see along the way, as you've already seen on the video, but it looks as if now we are getting signs of life. So you've got to get over the first bit and not think, oh well, there's nothing here, because there obviously is. Like I said, look on the maps and that will show you all the points of interest that's down by the harbour. What have we got there? Museo de Historia. Oh, so it could be a museum up there as well. Wouldn't be a very big one, but this looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Look at that draw gate. Wow. There's me telling you to look at that draw gate. Now you can see it behind me. There we go. Just be careful of all the cobbled stones. Yep, that's the watchtower over there by the looks of it.
No, people in the water.
Oh, there's people in the water?
Yeah.
Having a dip, having a swim, having a bath. Cost of living's going up. Why not have your bath in the sea? I would. Wait till I get back to Bournemouth. But there you can see the MSC Virtuosa right out there in the background. So there's plenty of photo opportunities, and there is plenty to see and do, even if the cafes, restaurants and the shops are closed. It doesn't matter. It's a case of what you want to find. Look at this little wooden drawbridge, just amazing. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. Old iron gates. You can imagine this being used many years ago. Another entrance to another part of the harbour. People having a bit of a paddle, cooling down the feet. 10 o'clock in the morning, and it is blistering hot here in Lanzarote. Now Lanzarote is meant to be the hottest place that we visited on the cruise, and I can see a cannon sticking out of the edge of the watchtower up there, so we're going to head up there and show you guys around. Don't know whether you can work it out. Little old church there as well, very nice. You know that me and Sarah like our churches because you'll see them on all of the videos. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I was a little bit skeptical at the very beginning, but like I said, it's about finding what you want to find and getting out of it what you want to get out of it. And what I wouldn't do, no offense to anybody, is listen to other people's, because it is only their own opinion, and they might be looking for the pubs, the clubs, the hustle, the bustle, you know, and that's great, that's absolutely fine. But what I would say, if you explore and go off the beaten track sometimes, that's where you find those hidden gems and those little pieces of diamond. I forgot what I was talking about now before I went off on that one. Yeah, like in the rest of Spain and Portugal, we saw lots and lots of pharmacies. We haven't seen one in Tenerife yet. Tenerife, we're not in Tenerife, we're in Lanzarote. Oh dear, that's what it's all about, those little boo-boos, isn't it? People chilling out up there as well, getting a bit of shade, cooling down, not quite into the midday sun yet. Sarah's behind. We've got some really nice photos. We'll see if we can get them up on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, so you guys can take a look at those. And as far as things like graffiti and that, we've not seen that much either here. So it's, you know, people say, oh, Lanzarote. It's not the bit that we've seen so far, which isn't a great deal, I must admit. But and you've got a bit of sandy beach here as well. Cool. So there is a beach, and it does look as if we can go inside this little museum. Wow, couple of huge cans either side of the door. This is a really nice spot, really good spot, guys. So it is worth the 25-minute walk from the cruise ship. I don't know if there's any cost to going inside, but we'll go and check that out and look at that in comparison. I won't want to be stood in front of one of them or next to one of them when it goes off.
Travel